Alright, so I won't lie to y'all. Creating a personal brand for your business is a whole situation. And most times it's really hard to find that middle ground, right? It's hard to find the in-between of being too personal, showing too much of yourself, but then also maintaining that professional aura, right? So that they won't think you're a joke, but they'll know you're serious enough to get them the results that you're promising. It's a skill, and it's a skill that I want to share with you because I've been working the past 10 or so years learning how to refine and merge both my personal and business brands so that I was able and am able to create a profitable personal brand online. So that's exactly what we'll be talking about in today's video. I'll be giving you a few tips that you can take and apply into your business to start leveraging your personal brand in the digital space. So hello and welcome back to those of you who have been here before, and welcome to all my new besties. I hope you guys are doing absolutely amazing. My name is Lauren Nelson. I'm your favorite sales and marketing coach, and welcome to what is unedited. So today we're gonna jump right in. We got a lot to cover, but I first want to get into today's reminders before we get into today's lesson. So reminder number one, if you have not already taken the free sales training, what are you doing? What are you doing? It is the first and last free sales training that you will ever need. The girls are going crazy. The guys over here throwing me my flowers, and it's getting you real results for your business. That's all I'm gonna say. Click the link down below after you watch this video and get the free sales training. It's literally like an hour, 17 minutes. You won't regret it. Last but not least, the Convert Academy. If you have been struggling to sell and use your personal brand online to grow your business, then this is exactly what you want to join, okay? So the applications are now open, and essentially it's a done with you program. From start to finish, I will be teaching you and helping you learn and develop the skill set of being able to sell confidently online, so you can learn how to create content that sells. You can learn how to show up effectively, and basically my entire goal is to get you walking and running by yourself. I'm not here to be a crutch for you. I want you to do great so that you can change the world. Duh. So that is all for today's announcements. Again, everything will be linked down below, and last but not least, click that subscribe button because we're getting into it. So let me get comfy. Okay. Let me take a quick sip of this Sobolo because we about to get into it, y'all. You guys are about to start building really great personal brands this year, this month, this week, today. Okay, so the first thing, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 3 main things that I have done to begin creating a brand that sets me apart. And I want you to keep in mind that it doesn't matter how many followers you have for you to be profitable online. You don't need 10,000 followers. You can have 1,000 followers. My most recent client she has under 200 followers and already has people coming to her wanting to book her high ticket offers. It doesn't matter, right? So just wanted to make that very clear. But getting into point number 1, focus on being relational rather than transactional. Let me just really be clear. There are 2 types of brands in the world. We have the people who come online and they just sell all day long with their personal brand, but outside of providing the actual result, they don't build a relationship with their community. Once they have provided the result, they are useless to the community, right? So what we want to build, what you want to build for longevity and sustainability, is you want to create a brand that builds people in so that they like you, so that they want more from you, so that outside of your business, they would still want to be your friend. I know a lot of coaches that I've worked with, I don't know them. I just know that they get great results, right? I know that they've helped me do certain things, but I'm not interested in their personal life. I don't know their kids. I don't know what they enjoy doing. I don't know their favorite books. I don't know what types of shows they like to watch. I don't know them. The relationship is not there, right? So what you want to do is, outside of business, you want to just show little glimpses of your life. You don't have to show your kids if you don't want to show your kids. You don't have to show your spouse if you don't want to show your spouse. However, letting people in a little bit allows them to relate with you. And that's the thing, you want to be relatable, because the more relatable you are, the more you can attract the people who enjoy what you do, who understand what you do, who are different versions of you, right? Personally, I love every single person I have ever worked with. Okay, I won't say that. Okay. At the beginning, I did have some, at the beginning, I did a few things wrong. I did do a few things wrong, which I had learned from. However, once I started being my most authentic self, once I started showing up as me, once I just started sharing who I was and what I like to do and what my core values were through the things I shared and posted, I start attracting those people. I start bringing in the people at the same frequency as me. And so when we work together, it's like we're best friends. I'm like, guys, I love working with you. Like, it's so much fun. I get on my calls and I'm excited. It's like talking with a friend. But imagine you get these people who don't align with your values. They aren't really that ethical. You know, they just do weird things. But the thing is, they felt like they could come to you because they didn't know who you were. They didn't know what you stood for. And when you don't show people who you are, you attract anybody, right? So when you show up as your most authentic version of you, you're able to attract people that will allow you to build those relationships, so it's not just transactional. Being relational stops you from attracting the nonsense people. Being relational helps you repel the people who will drain you and cause you havoc and make your life harder as a service provider or as a coach. So just keep that in mind when you're thinking about, should I post this book that I'm reading? Should I share a story time of what happened to me today at the coffee shop and how, you know, someone gave me $1 or paid it forward and then I paid it forward. You know, like the small things. You might think it's not relevant to post online, but the small things matter. Okay, and if you need examples, just watch my story on Instagram. Watch my stories on TikTok. I'm just posting. I'm just being relatable. I'm just being funny, or I wouldn't say funny. I'm just being me, right? So if you need some examples, watch my page. But that is tip number one. Focus on building relationships rather than just being transactional, because long term, it will save you so much energy. I promise. Trust me. Y'all, I've been drained. And it's because I did things the wrong way at first, but we're better now. Tip number two, invest in your audience. Invest, give value, and stop thinking that every time you give value, you need to be paid. I see so many coaches saying, oh, you shouldn't give that for free. You shouldn't give these samples for free. You shouldn't do this for free. You shouldn't do that for free. They don't deserve it. Huh? I'm exhausted. Like, what happened to just being a good person wanting to see people win? Capitalism has started to actually, I won't even say have started. It trains you to be so focused on taking all the money, all the things, that it forces you to retrain your brain to actually just give. That's what's so toxic about it, and it's what makes me so upset, because when you give more, you get more. But capitalism teaches that you need to trick them, then take some more. Like, no. Like, I will never teach that. I will never do that, and I don't believe in that at all. It is your duty to change lives while you are here on this earth. It is your duty to give as much value as you can, while also being compensated for the things that you do, the services you provide. But giving quick tips here and there is not a sin. It's actually good. Actually wanting people to experience your value, that's good. Now, yes, there should be a very clear line between where you provide your services and the tips you give to other people. Absolutely, I don't expect a car mechanic to come and fix my car for free. However, what I do expect is that he give me a very detailed understanding of what the heck is going on. But when you start putting all these barriers up, yes, it makes you more profitable, but is it ethical? Are we just leaning deeper into capitalism? Are we trying to be more like the, let me just say, Western world? Anyways, you can see I'm very passionate about that. Listen, business always existed before capitalism. Transactions and relationships and exchanges have always occurred. So it can be fair without having that yucky mindset, okay? So just keep that in mind too. Be value focused. Focus on giving. We know the principle, the more you pour into something, the more you get back. So don't listen to everybody else who's telling you, don't do this, don't give that, they will never come back. If they didn't want to work with you to begin with, they aren't going to work with you. Point blank, period. So make sure that you are so valuable that the people who are willing to pay will pay you. That's it. The same way that I'm giving value right now and I'm sharing my experience, give value. When I'm giving out my free sales training, that's a lot of value in there. I could easily charge for it, but I want you guys to get results. So the more you shift your focus to, I want to see people do well in life. I want them to have a great experience with me. I want them to be happy. The better you start creating. The better you start to create, the more you can offer. The more you pour into yourself, the more you can give back. Okay, so again, remember, focus on investing into your audience. Give more value. Give more. That's it. Give more. All right, moving on to number 3, because I got a little deep in that one, I'm not gonna lie. Number 3 is showcase your authentic self. Again, so many people are so afraid to be themselves. It's the saddest thing ever. It's the saddest thing ever. And what you'll realize, and I had to learn this the hard way, guys, like, when I was not being me for real, I attracted such an ugly crowd. That's not nice. I'm sorry. I attracted people who did not align with my values and with my character and with the woman I wanted to become, right? I was trying to be all flashy, I'm that girl, yeah, whatever. Mind you, I am that girl. I am, won't lie, but the energy was different. Right? It's different energies. And the energy that I was posting and showing up with at that certain period of time is what was attracting to me people who wanted to just get rich quick. The people who did not really value investing in themselves. The people who did not value hard work and just putting in the time to become excellent. Right? For me, it's really important. Like, I want to be the best at what I do. All the time. Every day. Every night. I want to be the best. And so when I show up wanting to be the best, then I attract other people who want to be the best. You attract who you are. So that means when you're showing up online, you have to be who you are or you will attract the wrong people. And then you'll be confused why it's so hard to grow your personal brand and create a profitable personal brand, because you're not attracting the people that value your expertise. You're not attracting the people who value investing into themselves, and you're not attracting the people who value truly themselves. So again, it's really important that you focus on figuring out who you are, figuring out how you want to show up. Now this occurs, you can do this by posting consistently. Making videos is the quickest way to tap into your authentic self online, because you have to rewatch yourself. You have to listen to yourself. You get to see who the real you is, right? Like, you get to see you for you, and you get to see how other people see you as well. So you start asking yourself questions like, do I want to sound like this? Do I want to sound like, hey guys, or do I just want to sound like myself, how I sound in real life? Do I want to act like this, or do I want to act a different way? Like, it helps you see who you are, and it helps you refocus and realign yourself to become who you want to be. depending on who it is that you want to be. So I would highly recommend, if you are not already making videos consistently, start doing it. 1000%, it will be so cringy. It will be the most cringiest thing you will ever do in your entire life, but I promise you, you will find comfort in showing up. You will find comfort in knowing that you're able to talk your stuff and really show off as an expert in your field. And at the end of the day, showing up on video is the quickest way to build those close relationships. It's the quickest way to be relatable and to show who you are to your audience, so that you can, again, begin to nurture them and convert them into paying customers over a long period of time. Okay, so let me just do a quick recap for you guys, because I feel like my camera's gonna overheat and I just can't deal with that right now. So number one, do not do transactional, let me not say do not. Focus on creating relationships with your audiences through your content, because creating transactional relationships will leave you high and dry. As soon as you stop posting, nobody will care. As soon as you change your business, nobody will care about you, because they don't know you. They just were there for the results. So if you want sustainability long term, so last example. For me, I've created over 5 or more businesses over my lifetime. They've all been through my personal brand. The people who are on my personal pages right now, they're there for me. Whatever brand I have, they support. It's not because of the brand, it's because of me. That's your goal. You want them to support you. If you get them there based off of transaction and they're there just because of the result you provide, as soon as you change, you've lost them. As soon as you change the industry, they don't care, right? They don't know you. Who cares? We're not invested in your journey. We don't care if you went from doing hair to now becoming a lawyer. We don't care. We don't know you. Right? So you want to build those relationships. Tip number 2, invest in your audience. Always focus on being value oriented in your approach and in your content. And then tip number 3, be authentically you. It sounds so cliche, but it's not really. Like it's always the simple things that get people the furthest. Yeah, it's always the simple things. And once you master the simple things, oh my God, like the world is an oyster, or whatever they say. Like, you can get whatever you want. I digress. Okay, so with that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Again, if you did, please don't let this be just a one-way thing. If you enjoyed this, click the subscribe button and just as a token of your appreciation. And if you'd like to as well, click that like button. If you have anything to say, comment. I mean, I talk back. So with that being said, again, links are down below for the free sales training. And if you want to sign up for or if you want to apply for the Convert Academy, that is open as well. All links down below. I love you guys so much. Thanks for watching another episode of Unedited, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye.